Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Gets it out fast. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best two conferences, the biggest conferences, Palmer. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football. So, yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David. You're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Spence. Strong, firm tackle.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Pass to 40. Can anyone catch him? The tap. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to throw, it's Dickey. And they got him for the sack. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
And the Commodores in the hurry-up. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Looking for a deep man. And the ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Well, the quarterback trying to get aggressive there on third down. He saw something he liked in a matchup he wanted to take advantage of, but the defense, they simply weren't fooled, and they're able to come away with the play.
A first down for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
On second down, he'll fire. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The run from the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Handoff from the gun. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the catch past the sticks. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there getting set. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Indiana 7, Vanderbilt 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. The Commodores headed quickly to the line. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Dropping back, it's Dickey. Flushed out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the... Slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a crease. It's Alexander. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Vandy.
He doesn't need anything to do. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I'm going to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Jackson will throw. Fires to the middle. Finds space on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. Inside the 30. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On second down, he'll let it fly. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. Buying some time. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. Never a doubt. And with that, they've taken the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. Rutgers is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 24 over Tulane. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the shotgun, they'll run it. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. Jackson gonna throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Fires on the move. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. The offense starts with a short field. Going up top on first down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On second down, they'll take to the air. Got his man quickly. Hit the gas. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Takes the handoff. It's Green. At the 35, he's open. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Jackson will throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. It's complete. A huge pickup. They were backed up and now more than out of trouble at the midfield stripe. The Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move to keep moving.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Love what they did there, putting a big fella in the slot, letting him use his ability to get downfield and create some space and find the soft spot in the zone.
No doubt. You got the big fella in the slot, so you get your matchup. You know it's zone coverage. You know you can put it up out there, let him go make a play. That is a recipe for success, finding that matchup and exploiting it.
And the Hoosiers are rolling down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Green. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. The Hoosiers moving quickly to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
You've got to be able to gang tackle this guy. We see it every week. He makes people miss. And you just saw it on that last play. He's unbelievable in the open field. He can cut on a dime, and with that run, he's got this offense now set up down close to the goal line.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
And that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Johnson wants to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs. And that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Takes a handoff. It's Alexander. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll run it from the gun. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
First down, Commodores. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Vanderbilt 17, Indiana 7.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores!
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to...
Off he goes! Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The Commodores are in the hurry-up. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Toss sweep to the right. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2.
Now, 4th down.
And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. He's gonna run it. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, and they convert. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. Looking down the left side. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you're even trying to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the scoreboard.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And it's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Johnson looking to throw. Coming after him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. It's a draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He wants to throw. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.